Hey y'all, and welcome back to Junction of Grace. My name is Ebony, and I am preparing to do my devotional for the night. And so I wanted to share with you all my routine on how I do my devotional. I did briefly discuss how I do my devotional and what devotional I'm be using for the next 181 days, but I wanted to take a chance to do a video that's more in depth. I even did a TikTok video reviewing it just briefly. I don't normally do videos, and this is me stepping out of my comfort zone, and so I wanted to share with you the devotional and my routine and how I do things. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, y'all, I've recorded this video about 4 or 5 times because I don't know what it is about me getting in front of a camera and talking to myself that I get nervous, but I said I'm stepping out on faith and I'm going to do this. And so here we are. I'm going to show you the process I do when I read my devotional on a nightly basis. And so previously I discussed the devotional that I'm using. It is the My God Today 181 devotional by Dr. Croom. I have it linked below out on Amazon. This devotional is one of the most down-to-earth and relatable devotionals. It gives realistic terms, and it's so relatable that you as a kid growing up, you've heard the phrases that she uses in here and connects it to the Bible verses. You've heard those phrases said by your parents at one point in time, and the way she uses the scripture to relate it back to the phrase of the day, I think is absolutely awesome. So what I do is I read the devotional for the day, and so I'm on day 9. I'm a little behind, missed a couple of days, but I'm on day 9 today, and day 9's title is One of Your Little Friends. That's all I'm gonna say. One of your little friends. And then it gives a scripture to read. And so what I do is I read the devotional, and then I will come to my ESV Thin Line Bible, and I'll read my ESV Thin Line Bible, the scripture from there. And then once I'm done there, I'll go and I'll read the Bible commentary, whether it's in the New Testament or Old Testament, and to get a further understanding. Once I'm done with that, I go out to ChatGPT and I input a prompt to have ChatGPT interpret today's devotional title, just the title, along with the scripture in ESV, and it kicks out basically a summarization of what I've read. And I'm old school. I need stuff in layman's terms for me, and I need to be able to see it and touch it and feel it. And so I typically print that out and I put it in my binder. So for instance, yesterday's devotional was day 8, do you have McDonald's money? And what I put in ChatGPT was to interpret day 8 of My God Today, do you have McDonald's money? Include the Bible verse, which was Isaiah 55, 1-3 in ESV translation. And it actually kicked out basically a guide for me to reflect. And so at the top, it has the Bible verse that I read, and then it has a reflection section. And in this reflection section, it ties back the title, do you have McDonald's money, to the actual scripture that was assigned to read for that day. And then it also has an application section where you go through and you can examine how that scripture applies to your life. And then at the end, it also has a challenge of the day. I did do the challenge of the day, and it was very eye-opening. Lastly, once you're done with the challenge of the day, it has a closing. It even does a closing prayer for you that is relatable to the devotional. And so I do that every day. And once I'm done with that, then I will write in my journal. And I'm telling you, writing in the journal is one of the most therapeutic things you can do, because it lets you write down the words that you can't say out loud. I am I'm learning about myself. I'm starting to put boundaries where I didn't have boundaries before. And I am such an empath to where I truly care about how others feel and think and what they think about me. And I never want to disappoint anybody. And that has not always boasted well for me. And so I am now using this journal as a way to channel my strength to set boundaries. And I go back and I reflect on what I wrote and stuff. Some of the stuff is pretty deep. And yeah, so that's what I do on a daily basis, is do my devotional, do my ESV, do my Bible commentary, my chat GPT prompt, and I do print it out and I put it in my binder, and then I do my journaling. And typically I'm listening to some soft music, clearing my head, not interacting with anybody, and I'll do it right before I go to bed or early morning when everybody else is asleep in the house. And so what I will tell you is I would suggest to get this devotional. If anything, this is one, like I said, it's one of the most relatable devotionals. I'm enjoying my time in this devotional. It has been very eye-opening for me, and I'm looking forward to finishing this one and actually going back to the one that I started 2 years ago that I didn't finish. And so I have it linked on Amazon. Not getting paid a commission or nothing, just a girl who was on TikTok who saw the video, who decided I'm going to buy the book. I bought the book. I love the book, and wanted to share with everyone else. So that's all for this time. As always, every new beginning starts with grace. I want you to stay inspired and stay encouraged, and I cannot wait to share my next video with you.